In this module on searching for unit ideas, you will focus on finding units of instruction that you might use in your own classroom. In addition to doing simple Google searches, you'll be provided with brief instructions on accessing 3 different unit databases. Each of the 3 databases vary in content and are good sources for unit ideas. Of the 3, the Cincinnati Engineering Enhanced Math and Science, or CEEMS, unit database will provide you with all the details that you'll need to implement challenge-based learning in your classroom. The CEEMS units incorporate the engineering design process, which helps students to methodically solve the challenges that are the focus of these units. As you search for unit ideas, keep in mind the standards and objectives you are accountable to, where the unit ideas fit into your pacing guide, and the cost of unit materials. If the ideas you choose do not address the unit objectives, do not fit into the timeline of this course, or are too expensive to implement, you should look for alternative ideas. Good luck as you search for those ideas that will turn your students into self-motivated learners. As there are nearly 300 unit plans in the CEEMS unit database, we recommend that you start your search there. Later you can use a Google search or explore alternative databases for other unit ideas. By the end of this module, you should have in mind 3 or 4 good ideas that you might use in your classroom. As we have already noted, there are lots of great sources for ideas, but keep in mind that you have already established learning objectives that will help guide your search. If you don't use the objectives to frame your search, you will no doubt end up creating more work for yourself. Using Google search or other search engines is a great way to find ideas, and in just a bit we will elaborate on how to make your searches more productive. Lastly, a number of databases have their own search capabilities, so searching the database directly using the built-in search engine is a viable method for identifying ideas for your unit. As you search using Google or search the databases directly, don't forget to jot down your thoughts on the big idea, the hook, and the challenge. This will ensure that you can more easily complete your unit documentation later. In this example, we're using the Google Advanced Search feature, which you can find at the Google address noted on this slide. The advantage of this type of search is that you can be very specific about what you're looking for. In the example here, the search focuses on an engineering lesson plan for grade 8 students, which further focuses on electricity and magnetism. You'll need to click on the Advanced Search button near the bottom of the screen to get the search results similar to the example shown here. What a great way to really focus on your unit ideas. Here is what the previous search might look like using Boolean logic, which might include the use of and, or, and not. If you'd like to know more about Boolean searches, follow the link noted at the bottom of the slide. Here are just a few databases that we recommend that you visit to search for unit ideas. Submissions to these organizations differ in format and content type. As such, you will notice that a variety of information is presented. Though this variety may be somewhat distracting, remember the intent at this point is to find good unit ideas related to your learning objectives and not to find a ready-made unit for your classroom. We highly recommend that you start with the first resource, the CEEMS unit database, due to the number of available units and its use of the challenge-based learning and engineering design process principles. At the time of this writing, the CEEMS unit database contained nearly 300 lesson plans developed by middle and high school teachers in a special program at the University of Cincinnati sponsored by the National Science Foundation. These lesson plans are classroom tested and are available at the UC website. Both math and science lessons can be easily located via a search tool using keywords. The database includes both math and science lessons, and there is no charge for the use of these lesson plans. Due to ongoing development, units are available on the UC website as well as on individual wiki sites created by teachers participating in the NSF program. Examples of each of these follows. The website format is shown here. There are currently a wide variety of math and science units to choose from, with more added monthly. The home page for this website can be found at the link noted at the bottom of the slide. The units located on the wiki pages are formatted differently, but contain the same types of information as the website pages. The unit documents are located near the bottom of the page and are listed in a hierarchical order with the unit plan listed at the top. The most important document to review is the unit plan document, which was created using the unit template. In this case, the unit plan has a numeric designation of 4.0.0, where the 0.0 indicates it's the unit plan. Each unit plan on a wiki page will have this 0.0 designation. We recommend that you look at this document first to better understand the lesson plan content. To download any of these documents, click on the download button to the right of the unit name. This is the arrow that points in the downward direction. To begin accessing the unit lessons, open up your browser and type the address noted here into the browser address box. Then press the Enter key. Alternatively, you can do a search for CEEMS instructional units using any search engine such as Google, Bing, or Yahoo. Once you arrive at the unit lessons website, click on the Search Instructional Units button near the bottom of the page. A search box will appear where you can enter keywords like chemistry or energy. We'll show you more examples next. The examples listed here illustrate a variety of keyword searches that you might use to discover a unit to use in your classroom. As you type the keyword or keywords into the search box, it will immediately begin to list the units as you type. Once you complete the keyword entry, you can scroll down the page to view the search results. Keep in mind that not all units are tagged with keywords that you might normally associate with a unit. Therefore, it is helpful to try multiple keywords in your searches. For example, if you know the disciplinary core idea such as PS2.A, not all units are tagged with the corresponding disciplinary core idea. So you might think of alternative search terms such as forces and motion. Once you find a unit that you would like to investigate, click on the unit title to the left. You might pause this video now to review some of the example keywords listed here, along with the results that are returned. We'll demonstrate a few more tips next. One tip I'd like to show you is how to get to the University of Cincinnati CEEMS instructional database just by doing a search. So the first thing we'll do is just type in CEEMS instructional units and then click on instructional units, University of Cincinnati. So that takes us to the appropriate website. What I'm going to do is click on search instructional units. This will take us to the search engine. So in our search engine, we've got a drop-down box over here that allows us to select how many entries are on a page. In this case, I'm going to change this to all. You've got multiple selections here. Over here, we've got a search box, and if I were to scroll down here, at the time of this video being produced, we had 295 units. We're almost up to 300. So one of the tips is, if you want to be very explicit about what you're searching for, you can put quotation marks around your search. So if I put quotes, and let's look for electrical circuits. And you have to be careful so that you type it correctly, because if you don't type it correctly, it won't return anything. In this particular case, it returns 3 units. And if you look, electrical circuits occurs here, it occurs here,
and it occurs right here. So it occurs in any of the three, could it be in any of the three columns that it searches. If I were to remove the quotation marks, notice what happens. Now I've got 4 units, and the reason for that is now I've got a unit here that has got electrical and circuits in. So I've got circuits here, I've got electrical over here. So if you don't put the quotation marks, you'll get more than you might expect. So that's it for the tips for right now. Remember, you can go to the use any browser and search engine to find CEEMS instructional units. And the best way to figure out how to use this is to try it. So give it a try, and good luck.
Another database that you might investigate is the teachengineering.org website. Let's suppose you're looking for ideas on electromagnets for your 7th grade class. When you navigate to the website, enter a keyword into the search box on the left-hand side of the web page. In this case, we've entered electromagnet. You might also enter the curriculum type by clicking on one of the checkboxes. Then adjust the grade level sliders to zero in on the grade level. In this case, the range selected is 7th through 9th grade. As you can see, each of the filters, the resulting unit plans will be updated at the right-hand side of the screen. You may then click on any of the unit links to review the unit content. As noted on this slide, this website is located at www.teachengineering.org. Visiting the Engineering is Elementary website is worth your time if you're looking for engineering-based lesson plans for the elementary grades. In addition to the curricular units of instruction, you'll find other engineering-related information. In this example, we navigated to the EIE.org website, noted at the top of the page, and selected the EIE curriculum. We then selected electricity under physical science and pressed the Go button. A number of lessons were then illustrated. Material kits can be purchased on this website, or the materials list is provided if you'd like to purchase your own materials. If you're simply looking for ideas for your elementary classroom, this is a great site to visit. Take some time to explore these databases. Jot down your unit ideas as you go so that you can begin documenting them. It will be well worth your time to visit these sites or use the advanced Google search feature to come up with some great ideas for your students.